Boy, um, having a chocolate sandwich, sorry, with peanut butter, a sandwich with peanut butter, and a sandwich with cheese at the same time probably wasn't the best ideas I had this week, guys. Yeah, but anyway, back to our tutorial. Guys. We'll be trying to think about how do we improve the timing of our 4-gate push and how to get the mothership core where it's supposed to be. So my goal is to have mothership core right in front of my army as soon as the first warping happens or shortly after. So right now I will use this replay with the mothership core. So as you can see, we're going iteration after iteration. We're thinking, okay, what can be improved? I will try to improve it. Okay, it's still not good. What to do next? What can be fixed? Where can I optimize? What can I skip? Where can I cut the corners? And this is all thanks to this new resume from replay feature, which allows you to make these very precise adjustments to your builds. And then you also will better understand how this build plays out. You will understand because you have been working on it. You have been spending time and paying attention to what's happening instead of just trying to, execute this build. And yeah, all thanks to a chocolate sandwich. And there's a question from Crash Sugar. Does this new replay feature just allow you to alter your replays? No, it isn't altering your replays. You can resume from replay and take control over yourself or someone else. So you could, for example, take a replay of Whitera playing against Grubby, if you're very much into Protoss versus Protoss. And then you could call your friend and say, hey, I think that I would play this better than Whitera. I mean, Whitera and Grubby, they're both pair of people who, well, they may be known, but I can do it better. So if you're such a smart aleck, you can just call your friend and you can both join the replay and you can play out the rest of the scenario that happened during that game. And you choose the point where you take over the control in the replay and you play the rest. Right now I'm showing you a different application of that resume feature, which is refining your own builds. Okay, so no reason to slow this down. And yeah, so one other idea I have is if the mothership core messes with my supply amounts later on, what if I skip the initial zealot? What if? Because the initial zealot in 4-gate pushes is used for being this meat shield that you need to have in front to secure your pylons if your opponent scouts that, to deny him scouting, all of that jazz on the map, but it's not very useful for defensive purposes. So what if, instead of building a zealot, I will use these minerals and I will use that supply to get a faster mothership core. So right now I'll take over the control in the game and I will just not produce the zealot I was about to produce. 3, 2, 1, oh yeah, baby, you're in action. I've chosen the wrong moment. Okay, let's surrender, because I've chosen the moment just before I have built the cybernetics core, which is not very good. It made me miss the cybernetics core. Okie dokie. Yeah, we can hear some new music in the background. Tra-da-dum-dum-dum. Right. So I will take control even earlier than recently. I will take control now. Yeah, Yegwen. He's the champ here. And I will not forget about that second pylon now. Okay, muchas gracias. Okay, straight into gas. And you, my friend, will be building a very quick cybernetics core. Rightio. I'm not building the Zealot, I will just build the initial Stalker. I'm not sure how that will work, but you know, in order to get a very good build, you need to experiment with it and then decide what is best. And you know, maybe if the build isn't worth a thing, then you know, you may decide better and not use it at all. But I'm trying to show you the tools and the logic behind, you know, improvising new builds. And since Heart of the Swarm is new, there is no clear set of build orders that people are doing right now. I mean, some of the pro players are having their own build orders, but it's basically, you know, everyone having different ideas, and it's still not sure which ones will be better. So, as you can see, I skipped the Zealot. I will be having... Oopsie daisy. Okay, I can use you. I will be building the warp gates now. No! Ah! Shit. Sorry. Something happened with my keyboard and the keys got locked. So anyway, I will, again, load the replay, scroll up to the moment where something went wrong, and I will just resume from replay. That's it. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so I will take over the control as soon as I build the cybernetics core. Okay, that's the moment. Yegwen. Boom. I like this countdown. It makes me feel powerful. Really powerful. Okay. So again, skipping a Zealot, making a Stalker as soon as I have the Cybernetics core. And I will make the Stalker first. You could say, oh, maybe you should go for the Mothership core first, but then you really need that Stalker in order to scout the map and perhaps deny the opponent's forgate, for example. Okay, a good amount of worker production until I reach 24, so no more after this one. And I already start to notice one more problem with this idea, that I don't have enough gas right now. And I already have enough minerals to build all the gateways, but I don't have enough gas to build a mothership core when I wanted it. Maybe it will be enough, okay? Now I have enough. I will rally it to the front. Doopty doopty. Yeah. I can already build a pylon here. No more workers, because we already at 26-26. This is where you stop producing workers. You only want to have 18 on these mineral lines. Okay. Chrono boost. And I will see how this works. Maybe it will work. Maybe, I mean, the gas problem may not have been a problem after all. I already have the gateways. One more chrono boost. Here. Okay. So as you can see, the mothership core is here, where it was supposed to. Now let's make our first round of warpins. Okay. I have the first round of warpins, and right now I have achieved my goal. I have the mothership core, I have 4 stalkers, 1 zealot, I have a lot of minerals. I didn't get supply cap because of using additional supply with mothership core. I just skipped the zealot. I'm not sure was it good or not. For the gameplay, that's something you will have to check while playing ladder. But the issue I'm seeing right now is that I just don't have enough gas. I have an abundance of minerals, but I don't have enough gas to keep producing stalkers, and you know, making a 4-gate work, it usually takes a lot of stalkers, and I only have 4, plus right now I'll be having additional 2, which is not very good. So again, we have an objective to you know, we have an objective to work upon. I will not be going any further into this because it would become a very long sort of tutorial where I'm trying to optimize everything and think about every possible aspect of the gameplay, but what I wanted to show you is just how to go about it. Now, I have a build that works. My mothership core is where it's supposed to be at the moment of the first warping, which is awesome. I don't have enough gas for the first warping of Stalkers, so I'm considering maybe I will go double gas, but then not use 4 workers, only 3. I will be making slight adjustments, and the further you go, the slighter the adjustments will need to be. Right now, there were a couple of big adjustments because it wasn't working at all. Now, you know, now that it is working and just needs some slight changes, I will be doing them in a very small and subtle way. So first I will go second gas and put a single worker there. It will give me more gas because 3 workers are not the most effective way to gather from Gas Geyser. The most effective way would be to have 2.5 or 2.8 workers per gas. So I'll be trying to put you know, 1 worker in additional gas. If that doesn't work and I still don't have enough gas, I will just build I will just put 1 more worker into gas. That will leave me with less minerals, but maybe it will suffice for having enough stalkers. So this is more or less where my train of thought is heading right now. And I have just shown you how to create your own build. I had this idea, I had thought, okay, 4-gate plus mothership core, and I have turned that idea into a very practical build. I have, you know, went through all the details, all the dependencies in that build, and you can go the same path. You can do the same thing with your ideas. If you have an idea, I would like to do a siege tank drop as soon as possible, just go ahead. Go ahead, use the resume from replay feature, and you will get your build so fast that it's unbelievable. In Wings of Liberty, it would have took you hours of practice and replaying the game all over again, and oh, if you would make a mistake with one of the attempts, it would just be your effort lost. So you can fix all of that now. You can just work on your replays, you can work on your game, and you know, us, the mortals, the noobs that are playing on the internet, being able to do this awesome stuff, I just can't wait to think what the pro players will be doing with this feature. I think that the practice I'm missing a word. So, practice regime, there's no such word as a practice regime. And that video has become very popular on the internet. Unfortunately, it was Yegwen's last video. Okay, anyway guys, I just imagine that pro players will be practicing a lot better right now with this feature on. That's what I wanted to say. Job done. Okay, thank you very much for watching this. I'll be coming back with you in a second. We'll be having Thank God It's Monday game where you get a chance to win a Jägerisk TV t-shirt, and that sound that you have just heard from below the table was not a fart. I'm just having a very special chair. Yeah, you can't fake that one. So anyway, I'll be back with you in a second. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and remember to follow us wherever you're watching this. See you later.